Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Gundam News. And if I sound or look a bit out of it, I've been pretty sick for the past few days. I didn't have the C thing, but I was knocked out in bed with a pretty bad fever. So I'm happy that right now I'm at least back to the point where I can actually make videos again. So, the news that excited me the most this week was without a doubt the announcement of the high-grade Dark Dagger L. Finally! I've been expecting this thing ever since they announced the original Dagger L, and now we are finally getting it in April. As a premium Bandai exclusive, of course. And for 1,650 yen, 11 US, we are getting pretty much what I'd expect this thing to come with. It is a color swap of the original Dagger L, so it comes with 2 beam sabers, 2 beam saber blades, the beam carbine, and a shield. And it now also comes with its signature Mark 39 low recoil cannon. The striker packs, though, you'll have to get separately. And staying with Premium Bandai, we go to our biggest figure announcement of the week. The Metal Robot Spirits KA Signature S Gundam Plus Booster Unit. A massive set of a massive unit with an equally massive price tag. 30,250 yen or 204 US. But for that price, you're getting a complete S Gundam, 2 types of beam smart gun, one being the regular version and the other one being for continuous firing, 2 beam sabers, a cable for the incomes with income repeater, dedicated action base, and of course those 4 boosters. But you can't just equip them to the S Gundam. This set also comes with joint parts to allow you to hook them up to the previously released Zeta Plus of the same line, turning it into the Zeta Plus Hummingbird. And this is also why it's so important that you do still have the ability to make a full S Gundam with this set. So you can have a full Hummingbird, and this set can then still be a full S Gundam. And this set will be boosting your way in June. To wrap up the figure news then, the Tenohira Chuchu-Chan and Nika-Chan went up for pre-order at regular hobby stores, so if you haven't pre-ordered them yet, I will have them linked down below. Both of them go for 7,920 yen each, 53 US, and are absolutely adorable. For the anime-related news then, we of course have a lot of Gundam Seed Freedom news, but before we have a look at that, we got a little bit of Order Hunt news. We got the official teaser visual, and the official website has also gone up and is linked down below. Although at the time of recording, there isn't a whole lot to do or to see there. It's got like a summary of the story, and the visual art here is set as the background. So on to Gundam Seed Freedom. And let's start with 2 cool YouTube videos that you can watch after this one, both of which are of course linked down below. The first is a Gundam Seed and Gundam Seed Destiny AMV set to Romantics of Leaving by Seesaw, the ending song of Gundam Seed Freedom. And the second one is a new version of Believe that was performed by Nami Tamaki for the First Take YouTube channel. For the movie itself then, they've announced some freebies that moviegoers will be getting in the first week. There's a random Arsenal-based card, either the Rising Freedom Gundam or Immortal Justice Gundam, or one of 2 newly written short stories. There's Escape for 2, showing Atheron and Kigali getting a moment's rest in between their respective missions and duties, and then there's Moonlight Valkyrie, which shows Shin, Luna Maria, Rei, and Agnes during their time at the military academy. And in addition to that, they also showed some of the things they'll be selling at the theaters. You can already pre-order a clear high-grade Rising Freedom Gundam for 2,640 yen, 18 US, and 2 types of pamphlet. One going for 2,500 yen, 17 US, and the other one going for 1,100 yen, 7 US. Then, as the movie is shown, you'll be able to get a popcorn set consisting of popcorn, a freedom baggie, and 1 of 6 clear files. You can also get an acrylic diorama of the main cast for 5,000 yen, 34 US, or an A3 framed picture for 22,000 yen, 148 US. Or if you want some cheaper memorabilia, you can head over to Premium Bandai and participate in their Chiichara Gachapon, where for 880 yen a pop, 6 US, you'll randomly get Kira, Lacus, Atherin, Kigali, Shin, Lunamaria, Mayrin, Agnes, Mu, Maru, Isaac, Diarca, Orpheus, or Shura. And then from the 15th, Kadokawa opened up pre-orders for some acrylic things with illustrations used in the new type magazine. There's 5 types of acrylic stand for 2,200 yen each, 15 US, 4 types of acrylic smartphone stand for 1,980 yen each, 13 US, and 8 types of acrylic keychain for 990 yen each, 7 US. All of which are slated for a March release, and I will have their website linked down below because it does look like they offer international shipping. Next up then, we have a collaboration with 100 Hours Curry. In the restaurants, you can order the Gundam Seed Freedom collaboration set, which is very simply any curry you want, plus a salad, a drink, and a random Freedom coaster for 420 yen extra, 3 US, and then they've also got 2 mail order items. For 4,860 yen, 33 US, you get 2 packs of rich beef curry, 2 packs of butter chicken curry, 2 packs of simply rich curry, and 1 of 3 Gundam Seed Freedom smartphone grips. There's terminal, foundation, or compass. Or for 3,132 yen, 21 US, you can get those same curries but with a random coaster instead. And at the same time, they've also got a collaboration with 7-Eleven. In Japan, of course. Buying 3 participating packs of chocolate candies will get you 1 of these A5 clear files, and buying 2 participating ice creams will get you 1 of these B5 sheets. And then last but not least, from today until March the 10th, the Tamashii Nation Store Tokyo will be holding the Gundam Seed Series exhibition. They'll have special exhibits, they'll be handing out a special booklet, and of course, they'll also be selling new merchandise. From the 26th, there's an acrylic stand of Kira, Atherin, Shin, Lunamaria, or Agnes for 1,650 yen, 11 US, and an acrylic keychain with the key visual Kira, Atherin, Shin, Lunamaria, Agnes, the Rising Freedom Gundam, or Immortal Justice Gundam for 880 yen, or 6 US. And then from February the 9th, there's a towel for 3,300 yen, 22 US, a tote bag for also 3,300 yen, 22 US, random can badges for 550 yen, 4 US, and a white or black t-shirt for 5,830 yen, 39 US. Meanwhile, on the gaming front, in Gundam Battle Operation 2 for the PlayStation, the Gundam G07 joins the fray, and in UC Engage, the UR Zoltan Akinen and UR Sinanju Stein NT version have become available as unit assemblies, and on top of that, there's a story mode double drop campaign. And in other news, the Mobile Suit Girl of the Week is the Rear of the Cold Districts type girl, and it also features some variants of the backpack. As for the things you could get this week then, from the second week of January, 2 different Gachapon lineups have begun spreading across Gachapon machines in Japan. For 300 yen a spin, 2 US, there is the second Witchram Mercury Mechagurumi acrylic stand collection, which consists of Suletta as the Calibarn, Guel as his custom Delanza, Nika as the Demi Barding's backpack, Chuchu as the Demi-Barding itself, Lauda as a Schwarzette, Felsi as a mass production Delanza, Sophie as the Lefrith Ur, Norea as the Lefrith Thorn, and Eric as the Ariel Rebuild. Then for 400 yen a spin, 3 US, there's the Gundam Seed Freedom Acrylic Stand Collection, which consists of Kira, Lacus, Atherin, Kigali, Shin, Lunamaria, Mayrin, and Agnes. Then on Wednesday the 10th, you could get yourself an early Valentine by buying one of these 8 different sets of Gundam Valentine's Day chocolates. And I'm pretty sure we've seen most of these already. Like, the only one that doesn't immediately ring a bell is the Camille vs. Haman set. And the other ones are the Earth Federation Forces set, the Hyakushiki tin, the Red Comet tin, the Gundam vs. Char Zaku set, Mass Production Type Zaku Chocolate Case, Zeta Gundam vs. the O tin, and Gundam Relief tin. Next up, on the 11th, the high-grade Gundam Perfect Strike Freedom Rouge was released for 2,530 yen, 17 US. The more uniform-looking color variant of the regular Gundam Perfect Strike Freedom. And other than that different color scheme, it is of course identical, with gimmicks like the Super Schwertgewehr and Super Agni. On the 12th then, you could try your skills at getting these Gundam Seed prize items. There were 2 big multi-clots featuring the complete ending crawls of the Gundam Seed endings, and when they say big, they do mean big, because like the total length of one of these is 180 centimeters, which is like the length of your average man. And the other prize items are these Gundam Seed Freedom Chibi-Gurumi, small super deformed plushies of Kira, Atherin, Lacus, Izak, and the Yarka. And then finally, from the 15th, the Gundam Seed Freedom Clear Board Collection has become available from flat Gachapon machines for 400 yen a spin, 3 US. And there are 8 different designs to collect. For this week's reading material then, there was the February issue of Animedia, featuring a special on Gundam Seed Freedom, a special on the Anime Character Awards that Witcher Mercury won in 2023, and a very good looking cover with Guel, Soletta, and Miorine. Then there was the February issue of Animage, featuring a retrospective of Gundam Seed and Gundam Seed Destiny, the February issue of New Type, featuring Gundam Seed Freedom and a B2 poster of Soletta and Miorine, Big Comic Superior number 3, in which Gundam Thunderbolt is being serialized, and now also comes with a papercraft Psycho Zaku head, the February issue of CG World, featuring a special on the CG used in Witch from Mercury, the Gundam Seed Cosmic Era History book, featuring a summary of the events, characters, and mobile suits of the Gundam Seed series, and then finally the 3rd episode of SD Gundam World Heroes Kira Hagane Monogatari was released online, in English, and is linked down below. On to this week's Gundam apparel then, all of which is linked down below, as well as a guide on how to buy them. And Bankore kicked things off on the 10th with the Gundam Seed Name Design Collection, featuring a stylized rendition of the name and face of Kira, Atherin, Lacus, and Kigali on a variety of items. A face towel for 1,980 yen each, 13 US, a mug for also 1,980 yen each, 13 US, a pouch for 1,650 yen each, 11 US, a hand towel for 880 yen each, 6 US, and an acrylic keychain for another 880 yen each, 6 US. And on the 12th then, pre-orders went up for 2 types of mobile suit boxer shorts. For 3,850 yen a pop, 26 US, you could either get blue boxers with the RX-78-2 or red boxers with Char's custom Zaku, making your blank 3 times faster at blanking. And then on the 17th, there was the Gundam Seed Freedom Dot Collection, with the polka dots consisting of a variety of Haros and birdies. And you can get these dots on a sweatshirt for 7,150 yen, 48 US, a drawstring baggie for 990 yen, 7 US, a laundry net pouch for 2,200 yen, 15 US, a rubber coin case keychain for 1,300 yen, 9 US, a scrunchie for also 1,300 yen, 9 US, a traditional Japanese hand towel called a tenugui for 3,025 yen, 20 US, and an eco-friendly tote bag for 3,080 yen, 21 US. And all of these Bankore items are slated for a March release. Strig G then kick things off on Friday with their Char's counterattack inspired spring collection. For 4,730 yen each, 32 US, you can get a white t-shirt with the new Gundam shield and beam sabers, a black t-shirt with the Sazabi shield and beam tomahawks, or a black t-shirt with the Gyaradoga's shoulder shield and beam tomahawks. For 10,230 yen, 69 US, you can get those same designs on a zip-up hoodie, and for 5,830 yen, 39 US, you can get a navy long-sleeve t-shirt with the new Gundam and various related emblems, a black one with the Sazabi and related emblems, or a white one with the Gyaradoga and related emblems. And on the same day, they also launched pre-orders for their collaboration with Glamb, a brand that releases luxury rock fashion. There's a black or white psychedelic RX-72 t-shirt for 8,470 yen, 57 US, a black or white hoodie with that same design for 22,000 yen, 149 US, a black or white long sleeve t-shirt with a bunch of Haros for 11,000 yen, 74 US, a really cool looking t-shirt with Char Zakutu for another 11,000 yen, 74 US, an Earth Federation Space Forces coach jacket for 22,000 yen, 149 US, which features almost all of the Earth Federation Space Forces that we saw in the anime, and a red Char Aznable or khaki Xeon-inspired reversible ska jumper for 38,500 yen, 261 US. And all of these Glamp items are slated for an April release, which is also when they'll be popping up in the physical Strig G stores. And then finally for Strig G, on the 15th, online pre-order sales began for these really cool looking Japanese painting inspired t-shirts of the Rising Freedom Gundam and Immortal Justice Gundam. They go for 5,830 yen a pop, 39 US, and will be hitting physical stores on the 27th. And as always, let's quickly wrap things up with the polls. Because 2023 came to an end, Gundam.info wanted to know what we thought was the most impressive Gundam topic or Gundam related news of 2023. And the results might surprise you, because by some margin, the ending of Witch from Mercury was able to beat the announcement of the Gundam Seed Freedom movie, with 53.5 and 43.5% respectively. And personally, I felt like the announcement of the Gundam Seed Freedom movie was more shocking here, because in a way, we knew Witch from Mercury was going to be ending. It wasn't that unexpected. It would have been unexpected if they announced that they were going to be continuing it with another season, or if they were going to follow it up with another movie. But I guess it does goes to show you the impact and the popularity of Witch from Mercury, that it wasn't just able to go toe-to-toe with, but even beat the announcement of Gundam Seed Freedom in popularity. And then for the third place, we have another shocker, because the Gundam Build Metaverse anime beat the extension of the Gundam Factory Yokohama. But because of rounding issues, both actually got the same percentage, 1.5%. And here I thought news surrounding the life-size moving Gundam would have been more important than a mid-anime, but hey. As for the currently ongoing one then, With the upcoming release of the new Gundam Girls' Generation Sayla mass figure, Gundam.info wants to know which machine we most closely associate with her. The Gundam, G-Fighter, Gun-Tank Early Type, or Core Boosters. And the standings so far vary wildly between the main website version of the poll and the Twitter version of the poll. The only thing they agree on is that the G-Fighter should be in first place. But then on Gundam.info, the Gundam is a very close second, followed by the Gun-Tank Early Type, and then the Core Booster in last place. Whereas on Twitter, the Core Booster is in a comfortable second place, with the Gundam being third and the Gun-Tank Early Type being dead last. So it feels like anything can still happen for second, third, and last place. So if you want to cast your vote, I'll of course have the links down below. And that has been all for this week's Gundam news. As always, a big thank you to the Patreon supporters. I hope everyone watching has a great evening, and I'll see you all next week with more Gundam news.